Hello Leo, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. If you are new, please consider subscribing, hit the like, and also hit that bell button. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers. Once I get there, it's a milestone for YouTube content providers. So if you decide to subscribe today, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everyone who's my new subscriber, everybody who's already subscribed and watches my videos, thank you. I will always thank you with every single video because I know that without you all, this channel wouldn't be what it is today. And I'm very grateful for your energy. So let me just, for those of you who do not know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, Book 1. I just finished reading Book 1 aloud live on Facebook. I have uploaded all of those videos for you to enjoy here on YouTube. If you've already read Book 1 or watched all those videos, fear not, for Perception, the Two Yet One, Book 2 is already written and published. These beautiful, well-made paperbacks are available on Kindle Direct Publishing. They are only $15.99 a piece. And if you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. I do have Book 1 available on ebook in ebook format. However, I'm still working on that for Perception Book 2. All the links that you need are in the description box below. There's a lot of great links. Go check it out. There's also a link for my friend April's astrology channel. Check her out. She's awesome. And if you want a personal reading, I do those. So if you would like to schedule one, the information to contact me is also down there in the description box below. Please do not forget to like, share, comment. I love your comments. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I have, at the suggestion of Goddess Isis, I took the entire month of February and devoted it to love. Okay, because here in the United States, February 14th is the day we celebrate love, but Isis suggested I just do the whole month and receive my messages from a goddess of love per week. The first week, I received our messages from Isis. The second week through Venus, and the third week, last week, from the two Marys, Mary the Mother and Mary Magdalene. I did receive a miracle just before reading the Mary Magdalene and Mary Mother readings. The link for that video where I describe the miracle is also in the description box below. I also have playlists on my wall for every single sign. So Leo, if you haven't seen those and you would like to see your messages from those goddesses, just go into the Leo playlist. Every single reading I do is not limited to any kind of time. It is timeless. I did receive this, I did buy this globe as a kind of a miracle itself. I got the idea to have a small globe pretty late. I had already planned this week on doing the Earth, receiving the messages from the Earth, which is who we are receiving our messages from this week is Mother Earth, okay? And I was going to spend the weekend with my sister, and we don't usually go shopping, but she felt like shopping, and when we went to this one store, they had these tiny little Earths, these little globes, and it even has a marble base that I was able to cleanse as a crystal and charge it out in the sun. Okay, so here is one of the names for Mother Earth, which is Gaia. This is a card for you. You have pulled this card just by watching this reading, and this card over here too. This is from the Keepers of the Earth. This is Gaia, Earth Connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Okay, so this is your message for this week, as well as this one from Mawu, Mother Earth. This is from the Goddess deck. And she says, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Okay, so these are both your cards. So go ahead and process that. I have this little, this is an egg timer, you know, a little timer, but I have this here because the ladybug is a very powerful, good omen. So this is also a message for you when you're done with this video, or you can pause it. Go ahead and look up the totem of the ladybug. That is my gift to you all. Okay, so I'm using different tarot decks for each week. This week for Mother Earth, I am using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Okay, sex is a huge part of life on Earth. Between the masculine and feminine energies, whether you're a human or not, sex is very important here. Plus, this is the month of love. And also, I just really like how you can, these cards come in different languages. So you can understand this, this deck in different countries all over the world. Okay, and at the end, we're going to clarify or get additional messages through the tea leaf fortune cards, because they have all kinds of, you know, they have animals and insects and times and months and all kinds of stuff that have to do with life on Earth. Okay, so now what I'm doing with these goddess readings is just because the reason I named this channel The Mother Speaks Tarot is because the sacred feminine energy has been suppressed and hushed for thousands of years. And so this channel is, she suggested this name to me. And so through this channel, the sacred feminine has been speaking. Okay, and so the sacred mother, that is the planet, the sphere being, is speaking to us today as Venus. She is also the goddess of love, also called Aphrodite, but she's also the planet Venus as well, which rules Libra and Taurus, and so she was giving messages too. Okay, now for the readings themselves, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, and I read major arcana cards as messages of your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain important lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. Okay? And with each lifetime that you raise the vibration of your soul, you get a higher and higher and higher life path number, until eventually your vibration is so high that in that particular lifetime, true enlightenment is available to you, as well as a twin flame union. So what we're dealing with is kind of like destiny, but not really, although there are some things that we've written into our divine blueprints that you just cannot change. Have you ever tried to, you can see something coming and you're just trying to change it and you just absolutely can't? That's because you wrote that into your divine blueprint. And so I always say that unless you get the Wheel of Fortune, free will can change everything, but you got the Wheel of Fortune here, Leo. Okay, so there's something here that's destined. Okay, this is the wheel when it's right side up. This is a 10. This is also an ending, but this is in reverse. Okay, so when it's in reverse, this is telling you to watch your timing. Okay, because bad timing can lead to some disastrous consequences. Okay, that could be things like lost money. It could make setbacks and delays. Okay, but sometimes this is also an increase in your abundance. So this is the energy that's at the heart of everything for you right now. So you know what's this. You know what this is. Okay. You may say like, oh my God, I totally knew that if I didn't time that right, it wouldn't work. Well, there it is. Or you could be saying, actually, I just had a big influx of money right now and I'm doing really well. That's what that is for you, okay? So this Wheel of Fortune here means that this was a big part of your divine blueprint. You wrote that in here, and so what you're experiencing right here was meant to be. The energy that is affecting the Wheel of Fortune here is the Queen of Chalices, okay, also known as Cups. Look at her. I mean, she's very loving and caring, but she's also very psychic, okay? So the mention I just made of you knowing something about this, like if there's bad timing, I think that this is part of that. She's a queen, but she's a very, very intuitive, like the high priestess. Okay, it's just that the high priestess doesn't speak while this queen of chalices will. She's very emotional. She's very emotionally available. This is she can also be very reflective. So wait, let me just. I think that you're feeling very loving and giving, and you are intuitively knowing that this is that there's a decision or something that's going to take some thought, or you're going to have to listen to your intuition here. Okay, this is saying to me, as the queen of chalices, this is a very strong intuitive feeling that you're having. Okay, and you might be feeling very emotional about this thing that you're trying to do here with this wheel of fortune. At the root of everything here, what we have, I forgot to mention, Cups is water energy, which is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So it could be one of these signs. This could be a person in your life, but I just really feel like this is your emotion right now. Okay, so then at the root of everything, what we have is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is Earth energy. This is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. But he is in reverse. So what this means is there is a need for you to work less. Okay, unless you are not working at all. In that case, this is saying that you're stagnating. Okay, you may be getting a little careless. You might be, you're not going anywhere. Okay, and what the Knight of Discs does is he brings in an accomplishment. Out of all the knights in the deck, he is most likely to become king because he is very slow, because he does everything the right way. Okay? He does everything the right way. I'm being shown how very similar these two women are. Okay? So he moves slowly, but he does everything right. He crosses all his T's, he dots all his I's, he makes sure his horse is fed and watered to make sure nothing goes wrong, that kind of thing. But here, nothing's happening. Literally, you're just standing there. There's no income. The money is not coming in at all. Okay? So I think this has something to do with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay? Because there's some sort of hang up with your money, and you know something about it intuitively, and it's probably getting you up in your emotions as well. Now, here's the energy that is moving out of your energy at this time, and this is the King of Swords. Okay, now the King of Swords, now Swords is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. Air energy, which is intellect and logic and everything that has to do with the mind. Okay, while the Queen of Swords learns from the great sorrow that she's gone through. She's often a widow. The King, he's like a genius. Okay, he is so smart. This can also represent self-improvement. So maybe you were trying to do some self-improvement and you're not doing that anymore. But this king is also kind of cold. You know, I mean, look at him. What is going on here? He's like, yeah, he's boss energy. He's generally married. He's fatherly. People that are swords, even if they're not an air energy sign, they may have been involved with service or a policeman or somebody who's armed because they are the King of Swords. But their sword is the sword of truth, okay? Now, but you know what? I'm feeling like this is some sort of self-improvement that you were doing on yourself that has now, you're not doing this anymore. Now, for me as a reader, these two cards right here are future cards. One will happen before the other, but I just got to start reading them before I can know anything. Now, here's what's really interesting. Okay, what you've got now here is the Knight of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Chalices brings an offer of love. He's Prince Charming. He's your knight in shining offer, bringing you a cup of love. Although, interestingly enough, in this particular card, he's got a candle. I think that's trying to say that he's holding a candle for her. He's in love with her. Okay, but most of these Knights of Cups or Chalices will have a great big cup in their hand, and they're there to offer their cup of love. Okay, so either you're going to offer a cup of love or someone is going to offer one to you finally. And if you see, he's right here, whereas your reversal is right here. They're kind of like this. See what I'm saying? One is upside down and one is right side up. So this is you not going anywhere, you know, or this knight isn't doing anything. And we go from there to him coming in and offering a cup of love. Or a different knight. Okay, so the next energy that we read here is the Two of Wands. Okay, so yeah, right away I can see that this is going to happen first, this offer of love, and then what will happen is a very passionate relationship here. Okay, now the Two of Wands can mean a lot of things, like creation from destruction, but this right here is just showing me that this is two people who are very passionate about each other. It's like they're at the very beginning of their relationship. And for somebody to offer a cup of love means that is the beginning of a relationship. This is like the honeymoon phase when you first get together, where you're just always together, you're just so in love, and you're making love all the time, and you know what I mean? So this is where you've learned the lessons that you needed to, and now you've got you've made your decision, you've made your choice, and it is this person. Okay. Sometimes this is a choice between two extremes. Like one wand will take you one way and another wand will take you the other. And so I'm feeling like from that point of view, it may be certainly be two knights. And instead of choosing this one who's just going nowhere and doing nothing, and even if he was right side up, he'd be really slow. This knight is going to come charging in and saying, I love you, let's get together, and you're going to be like, okay. So that's beautiful. Now here's what we have for your hope card. Your hope card is the Queen of Wands, and she is in reverse. I'll show you what she looks like. Okay, now the Queen of Wands energy herself is very magnetic. She's very beautiful. I mean, look at how he's looking at her, just like a child looks at a very delicious dessert or something. She is the queen of fire. This is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The thing is, though, is that this particular queen, at least right now, okay, so you're hoping for this person, but they're angry. Okay? It could be that this person isn't doing anything because they're angry. If this is the same person, this knight, okay? This knight, if they're the same person and now they're being represented by this queen, they're angry because this is your hope card. I would say this could be you if it was in the center, okay? But no, this particular fire sign perhaps, or feminine, who is very angry, who could possibly be very tired because she's so very busy. Okay, this is what you're hoping for this queen as she is, but right now she's really angry, and there are notes of jealousy, deceit, possible infidelity going on here. So, whoa. Let's just get her back with my awesome little grabber thing I got from the Dollar Tree, the dollar store. Woohoo! Love that little thing. Okay. And if it breaks, it's only $1. You go get another one. Okay, so here what we have at your current state of being is the Hermit. Oh, yeah. He's looking at this. I think, is that a candle he's looking at? Yes, it is, because the Hermit usually holds a lantern. Okay. Right now, his candle is not lit. So, yeah. I think maybe this has something to do with you. You're the one who's going to offer the cup of love. Because here you are all by yourself while other people are enjoying themselves. And then here, which this kind of looks like the same girl, doesn't it? You know, and he's got like no hair, but he's thought about it for a while because right now he's not doing anything and now he's grown some hair out. Actually, it looks like this guy could be the guy too. But anyway, what this is showing me is this: you don't have your fire isn't lit right now, which is interesting for you as a lion, a fire sign. Your fire is not lit; it's been put out. Okay, but eventually this fire is going to get relit. Whether this other person comes to you with a, you know, and this is you, or this is you, and now this is you. See what I'm saying? But the Hermit also is in the dark because they're in the dark night of the soul. You have probably been really hurting. You've really been missing this person, or you've been missing being in a relationship. You've been very lonely. You, as the Hermit goes deep inside to understand what brings him joy, so that you can live a better life. You get enlightenment by going deep within, by circumspection. Okay, and you know, going through pain. Unfortunately, pain, especially emotional pain, which comes from the ego, it teaches us a great deal as far as what is important in life. So right now, you're in this state where you're by yourself, you're isolated, you're in pain, but you are doing the work. You're doing this self-work. You're trying to figure yourself out. You're doing the meditation. And so I think that it's going to end up lighting your fire again. So I think that's a really, really good message right there. Now, here is your fear card. Now, this is the 10 of Pentacles, okay? Now, this is an interesting fear card, but what comes to me right away is inheritance. Because this could be an inheritance. The 10 of Pentacles, now the Pentacles is the earth, okay? The earth energy is everything that has to do with our health and our wealth. The 10 of Pentacles is the family. It's the family that we inherit from, whether it's DNA or money, which is pentacles or coins or whatever. Okay, and I'm just seeing that as a fear card. I mean, unless you're afraid of being rich, because this can also represent a bunch of money or suddenly getting rich. As a fear card, I would have to say that this is you being afraid of getting your inheritance, because that would mean someone that you love dearly is passed on. Okay? So I just feel like it's one or the other. You're afraid of getting your inheritance because you don't want your beloved person to pass on, but or you may be afraid to have lots of money because you've never had lots of money before. This could be the fear of success, which is very common. So there's something to contemplate while you're in hermit mode. Okay, so this is the energy of the potential outcome. Okay, I'll just show you what it looks like right side up. This is the Hierophant. The Hierophant can represent a few things, okay? right here, you can tell that he looks a lot like the Pope, okay? He's got the Pope's triple crown on, but he's got a couple of naked chicks there, right? So, I mean, he is not doing exactly what people think the Pope would or wouldn't do. Plus, look at him. He's all buffed and stuff. You're just like, what? What kind of Pope is this? You know? So what this means, though, is that this is stuff like big business, okay? Like religion, like Catholicism is huge. It's very powerful, hence the muscles. It's very fertile, hence the chicks, okay? Thing about this, though, is that this is in the reverse for you. This is also Taurus energy, okay? So this could be a Taurus, but this is being in a rut, okay? This is you possibly being overkind. It's you possibly being a little weak or just being discontent with your circumstances, okay? This is telling you to break out of your rut and find something new to inspire you, okay? So I just feel like this is you because you're learning right now. He's also a scholar, okay? He's a very wise person. He can be people, characters that can represent him pretty well would be like Gandalf, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know, they're wise, like, you know, Dumbledore. So this could be also be a teacher, but I just really feel like this is you, okay? This is you learning, okay? Because this Hierophant probably went off into hermit mode for a while to learn about themselves, okay? So you are learning spiritual stuff, but you're getting bored with it, okay? Maybe that's when you end up offering a cup of love and you start up this relationship again. But the underlying energy here for you, Leo. Oh, my little dog is barking in her sleep. Hang on. Just sweet little fuzzy. It's okay, Mama, right here. Okay. I had to wake her up because she was barking at something in her sleep. And okay. So the underlying energy here is the Queen of Swords. Like I was talking about her when we first got here to the King of Swords. Okay, so you've got this divine couple. Okay, even though she's not part of the spread, you've got them together. So you want love. The thing is that look at him. His queen is being betrayed unless she, you know, I mean, she looks angry, but we don't really know what the circumstances are. She could have set this up. You never know. But this queen, when you look at her, look at her. Now, like I was saying about the Queen of Swords, she's often a widow. Okay? This is her looking at a picture of her king because he's gone. Look at her. Her pincushion looks like a heart. Like her heart has been broken so often. She's alone like the hermit. She's sad. She misses her king. This is like, you know what I mean? The Queen of Swords learns from pain. And I just feel like this is your energy. Okay. So how much control do you have over this situation? I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor. And we start out right away here with the Wheel of Fortune. So we have 1, and then we have the Hierophant, and we have the Hermit. Okay? And then what we have is Queens and Kings and Knights. So we have a lot of court cards, mostly court cards. We've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. We've got the King of Swords. We've got the Queen of Swords over here on the bottom. So all we really have as far as suits with numbers go here is this 2 of Wands and this 10 of Discs. And so this is all court cards. This has to do with couples, love, relationship. I don't even see like you're worried about your career or anything. So you've got 3 out of 10 cards here. 3 major arcanas out of 10 cards. So that means you're mostly in control of this. Your free will is here. It looks like you've got a lot of people to deal with, a lot of people and their feelings and their situations, but mostly yourself. You're working on yourself a lot here. Okay, you've been sad. You want some nurturing. Okay, so, but where you do have the major arcana is this Wheel of Fortune thing here, where this is just one of those things. It came into your life because it was supposed to. So learn from this, learn from being in hermit mode right now, and learn everything you can from being in this rut that you need to change yourself out of. As you learn, you're going to get bored, okay? But you've got to learn how to somehow work with that so that you learn even more, okay? So let's get some more clarification from the tea leaf fortune cards. I have to deal these in 2 piles because it's a rather large deck. I just finished shuffling the crap out of them. This gives us things like animals and times and time of the year, to months, to things that we do, to feelings, to insects. I just love this deck. It's everything about life on Earth for us people. Whoop. Oh, that is a bunch of them that came out. Yeah, I'm not surprised I'm not getting any more because this is a big old pile that came out. Okay, now let's do this. Okay. All right, tent. This is a temporary situation. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that this feeling of this boredom that you're about to get with your hermit mode is temporary. Just remember that, okay? That's going to help you get through that boring time. A goal-oriented person, target, okay? I'm going to put this over here on this Knight of Cups. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Yeah, I'm going to put this on this Knight, King of Swords, rather. King of Swords can be really cold and cutting. You will be taken care of in difficult times. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put that near the 2 of Wands. Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. I'm going to put this staff over here on your fear card, which is the 10 of Pentacles. A new opportunity, huh? I'm going to go ahead and put this on the 2 of Wands because that is creation out of destruction at times. Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Yeah, you've got a lot of love. I'm going to put this on top of this Queen of Cups because that's what she is. Happiness. This is what you're searching for. This is what everybody is searching for. But I'm going to put this on this 2 of Wands because that looks like a very happy relationship, okay? Scales. Keep your life in balance. This could be a Libra. There could be a Libra involved. There could be... no, this is... I was going to say it could be litigation, but keep your life in balance is... I'm going to put this on this Hierophant up here because... what you're doing here with this hermit, you're working hard, you're doing good work, but you're starting to get bored. So you got to keep in balance by happiness, finding something to be happy about and doing it. Handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Woo! That could be the this opportunity with the stork. Instead of a birth, it could be a new business. Okay, and then frying pan, trouble, and accusations. Wow, I'm getting that a lot. For all these signs, somebody's going to be accusing you of something. Well, chain of events that will affect your life. Gosh, this came out in Aries as well. All right, well, those are your messages from Mother Earth, Leo. I really hope it gave you some clarity. Like I said, you might get a little bored, but this love is coming up, and then you're going to go through that lovely honeymoon time in a beautiful new relationship. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. See you next time.